here today with Jonathan. He's one of our buyers, one of our clients. And the reason I've asked him to be on today is we actually did a deal with Jonathan recently, had an issue with the property after we sold it. And this is a great example of how we operate as a company. Because sometimes things don't always go 100% right. And that's what happened in the case with Jonathan's property. But we actually had an opportunity to reach out to Jonathan and make it right. So Jonathan, first of all, thanks for being on.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me, and glad to talk about the experience. Just by way of context, I'm a first-time investor. I live in Boston, so I hadn't even been to Memphis when I bought that property. I was recommended to Memphis Turnkey by some other contacts, and when I purchased the property, I was told that it was already rented, and found that right off the bat, there was a situation with the tenant.
So you were told the property was turnkey, which means it's rented, and then when you actually closed on it, the tenant was not living in the house. In other words, it wasn't rented.
Exactly.
Sometimes this happens with rental properties. Tenants back out at the last minute, and it can be a disappointing experience for a client. So tell us what happened in that situation.
Sure. So it was a little disconcerting for me. I was a bit concerned because, as I mentioned, I'm new at this. I hadn't been to Memphis before. All of this was being handled remotely. And from day one, from square one, I was really impressed with how the folks over at Memphis Turnkey and CP Properties handled the situation. They were in regular communication with me about the issue, and financially made it work out so that I was more than satisfied. And although I was just a small-time investor, one property owner, I felt like they were treating me as if I had 100 properties. And for me, that meant it bought my loyalty, and any future properties, I made up my mind, any future properties that I could in Memphis, I would buy through Memphis Turnkey. So now I'm in Memphis, and I've just purchased 4 properties today, and I'm glad to be working with these guys again.
Fantastic. Well, 4 more properties. I tell you, that's great. I tell you, you made a great choice on those 4 too. But anyway, listen, Jonathan, we gotta go. We're actually in one of our properties right now, and we're getting ready to wrap up the tour with some other investors. But Jonathan's one of our VIP clients.
Thank you.
I want to thank you for being on the show today. Glad that we could get this issue resolved for you. Guys, if you'd like to learn more, simply click at the link at the bottom of this video, visit our website, and we'll see you on the next episode of Memphis Turnkey TV.